You settled your divorce from Mr. Depp in August of 2016, right?
That sounds right.
And in connection with that settlement, you received $7 million from Mr. Depp, true?
That's correct.
And then
6.8 exactly.
your settlement amount was $7 million.
That's correct.
Amber Heard's insurance banks left her in the darkness to pay for her DV act against Johnny Depp. Amber Heard is not even going to get any help from the insurance companies after her DV act against Johnny Depp has been proven in front of the world. What a shock for the Aquaman actress. When The Sun magazine successfully sued Johnny Depp for libel in a UK court, she may not have given it much thought at the time, right? The truth is that it takes time for the tables to turn, but once they do, everyone is responsible for their deliberate actions. In this video, we'll explain how the insurance company as well as every friend and family member abandoned her after the results were announced. Starting with the fact that TMZ, the online gossip website, revealed on their blog post that Amber Heard and her attorneys are making every effort to get Judge Penny Azcarate's ruling declared a mistrial. However, her liability insurance will not assist her by providing $1 million to fund the case. That information has been disclosed by General Insurance Co. and New York Marine themselves. As per the reports on TMZ,
I remember kind of just feeling like my lip went into my teeth.
Amber covers all sorts of wrongful conduct, including defamation, and hence no one is going to help her now. And as far as the law of any insurance policy under California state goes, the organization will not help the person if they have committed any willful act. And now that Amber Heard has to pay $8.3 million, only a miracle could take away her situation. One of the users commented, "Amber Heard is tasting some karma now that she's getting sued by her own insurance company." But this organization is not the only one that can be seen leaving Amber in the dark. TMZ as well left her exposed in front of the public. During the defamation trial, when the former employee of TMZ came on the stand, Morgan Tremaine just dropped the biggest bombshell of all time, sharing how Amber was the one who paid paparazzi. And not only that, but even Johnny's video of shooting cabinets was also exposed by herself.
This case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame.
Objection, Your Honor.
As for the tape itself, Morgan noted that it had a different finish than the one he had received via the email link. Morgan quoted, "When I had clicked the direct link that we received and watched the video in its entirety, it was much shorter than the video we had received. The video that's been played in this trial. There was a bit at the beginning that was played here in which Miss Heard is seemingly sort of setting up the camera and getting into position. And then there's a bit at the end, where she seemingly snickers and looks at the camera. That part was not present in what we received. The moment Tremaine made his audacious confession, everyone's jaw dropped. However, we were even more surprised when he revealed that the news producers had instructed him to tell the paparazzi to visit the LA courthouse on May 27, 2016. Regarding the visit, Heard obtained a restraining order on the same day and made the lone public appearance while sporting a bruise on her right cheek. But was it genuine? Now that everyone has seen the truth of bruises and her photo editing skills, very few people accept that.
I saw that there was a discrepancy with the video that was shown here and the video that I know I'd received. So I had no interest in testifying. I had reached out simply to maybe try to help with the timeline of things or help with the case in any way, just by virtue of understanding the timeline of the stories that were published and kind of how that can be unclear.
Next, as per Morgan, he received the same type of orders to instruct the paparazzi to visit Heard's law firm on August 16, 2016. As we know how to connect the dots, nothing surprises us at this moment. But TMZ tried to come up front and stop Tremaine from burning the sources, which he cannot do as don't know who exactly leaked it. But as per the sources and the proof in the court, it has to be Amber, obviously, who did such an act. Now, if we think about how much Amber and her team made the court exposure a big deal, it does sound funny after she gained popularity by cashing out the pictures. TMZ can be seen sharing multiple videos and articles telling the world how they are in no support of the actress after seeing the reality. But if you think Amber accepted anything, then you need to listen to her real testimony at this point. During her testimony in the court, Amber reported, "I did not call TMZ or any other news source or paparazzi source. No one." Now, to mix up her false lies with a few fake tears, to make the jurors see her sentimental side, Heard replied, "What actual survivor of DV wants that? If I wanted to leak it, I would have done a lot more with it." But again, she forgot she was taking a stand in front of amazingly trained lawyers. It is why Johnny's lawyer Camille Vasquez quoted, "You testified earlier you didn't know how to leak things." Well, at this point, we all know how bad TMZ screwed up by listening to Amber and supporting her in the drama. That's why the organization started to show the world from which side they stand. Even at this point, so many people are saying that Amber should accept her own wrongdoings. Now, remember how during the closing arguments of the case, Vasquez quoted in front of the jury saying, "You may have noticed that no one showed up for Miss Heard in this courtroom other than her sister. Every other witness who traveled to Virginia for her was a paid expert." This is a woman who burns bridges. Her close friends don't show up for her. Well, that was the actual truth. Even Amber, who referred to all of Johnny Depp's witnesses as payroll prospects, needed to understand this statement. She may have learned from this how lying and ABing people may let others be. A close friend of the actress came clean to ET after the matter was settled and said, Amber is not in a good place and is worried in general and financially speaking. She is definitely planning to appeal the court's decision. She feels very alone, like she lost a lot of friends. She is sad that people she hoped would support her didn't. Well, no one other than her sister, whom she treated so poorly, was the only person who stood by her side even in this low time. Whitney spoke on Instagram, sharing with the world which side she was on, by captioning the post as, "I will stand with you, sissy. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I will always be proud of you for standing up for yourself, for testifying both here in Virginia and in the UK, and for being the voice of so many who can't speak to the things that happen behind closed doors. We knew that this was going to be an uphill battle and that the cards were stacked against us, but you stood up and spoke out regardless. I am so honored to testify for you, and I would do it a million times over because I know what I saw and because the truth is forever on your side. I am so sorry that it wasn't reflected in the decision made by the jury, but I will never give up on you, and neither will anyone who stands with you. Forever by your side. Hashtag I stand with Amber Heard." But her sister is well emotional and connected to her sister, and leaving Amber might not be easy for her. Additionally, Heard can make anyone plead in front of her using her crafty manipulative methods. Keep in mind the text message sent by the world's richest man, who is also Tesla's owner, expressing how much he misses him. Elon Musk even offered her 24-hour protection when she requested a restraining order. Well, Amber Heard was merely assembling a force of powerful individuals to combat Johnny, but even that fails. Elon Musk denied appearing in front of the court during the litigation, and there she lost all her chances of making things better with Tesla's owner, even if she wasted two. Well, no doubt after hearing so many times that Amber just using him for her own little entertainment time in the court, he didn't want to do anything with Amber. Even Jennifer Howell, who called herself Whitney's chosen sister, told the world saying, "Paige told me that Amber said Elon was controlling AB and that she was in a legal battle with him over the rights to embryos that they had created together."
And I'm trying to protect her, and I'm just trying to get her to wake up and do the right thing, which is tell the truth. It's the only thing that can help everybody involved in this case.
She even shared how Elon wanted to destroy them after Amber got back with Johnny, but with her daughter getting born at the same record time, it seemed like Amber used it anyway. Hence, Elon does have a reason to leave Amber just like that. Due to how terrible Amber was, even her mother didn't like her. Amber's former employee described how Amber was AB and nasty to her mother and sister. Even Jennifer Howell also revealed to everyone how Paige Heard told her that Amber committed DV in the marriage. Jennifer mentioned, "Paige also told me the reason Johnny and Amber broke up was because Amber was violent and emotional and loved Johnny so much that she could not control it." As per one of the users who shared his opinion on Twitter, Amber Heard's parents were so scared of her that they didn't want them to find out that they were still on good terms with Johnny Depp, and Paige Heard still referred to him as son. Amber's father admitted that Amber had anger issues. Amber gets so mad that I just lose it. Do let us know about your opinions.